Welcome back to episode 18 of Laser Markovic. We won the championship last episode, so we've got nothing much to do. We've got a few races left of this beautiful season, and yeah, it's all the preparation for next season now going to start beginning. Rumors are that there is going to be 18 races next season, not 22, so 4 races will be kicked out of the calendar for next year because I don't want to do 22 races. There's options like you can do 10 races, 20, 18 or 22. I do not want to do 22. And we've got a wet race. Beautiful. Wet race in Japan. You all know what happened in 2014 when Jules Bianchi died in Japan from a crash in the wet. Rest in peace. But yeah. We actually had a wet Japanese Grand Prix today, if you didn't know, as I'm recording this. Right now, this series is on the same trajectory as the actual F1 season. They're on Japan, we're on Japan. And I don't know when the US race is. I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but yeah. After this is the US again. We go back to Texas. But yeah. So yeah, we won the championship. Now it's preparation for next season. We know that there are going to be regulation changes. So that's why I'm saving up resource points, so I can make sure the car is meeting all the regulations for next season, so we don't get our car stripped off us by the FIA. So yeah, because we don't really need to bring upgrades anymore. We've won the championship, so now we can just harvest resource points and get ready for the regulation changes. And yeah, the question is, will we be keeping Perez for next season? I think we have to. He has been incredible. He had a few dodgy races, like last race was a bit dodgy at Singapore. He had quite a bad qualifying and an alright race, got up into P5, but obviously it could be better. But yeah, Markovic on 5 wins in a row. He is on 5 wins in a row. The most wins in a season consecutive is Sebastian Vettel with 9 wins in a row in his incredible season. But we are on 5, and the most wins in a season is joint with Sebastian Vettel and Michael Schumacher with is it 13? Yes, 13, and Markovic is currently on 12 wins, so we are set to break the record, or join the record if we win here, and then we can break it in Texas. Okay, so the engine is pretty much wearing, but I don't think we need a penalty this episode. I think the penalty will probably come after US is Mexico. I think the penalty about Mexico. Of course, we've got a flipping lubrication fault. Our lube is not lubed up. Let's just round up. Let's just round up the dog. This is one of my favorite tracks. It's such a good track. I absolutely adore this track. Look at that turn, 130R, it's a beautiful turn. Just adore this track, man. We are struggling a bit, but it's just the first lap, so it's not a wet qualifying, the wet race is tomorrow, or in the game, but it's a wet to dry race, so I don't know. I remember in France it was wet to dry, and we pitted for the softs, both me and Perez, and then we came from first down to 4th. Because the team decided to hit us, which is a very bad idea. We are not having that good of a quality right now. Charles Leclerc gets pole. Wait, I messed up there. Charles Leclerc is on pole here. How do you master? Wait.
Lap of fuel remaining.
Markovic goes on to pole position. Perez in 7th right now. Perez struggling with these quali laps.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Maverick, Sainz and Sergio Perez.
Sainz always gets second nowadays, I swear. But then in the race he bottles it to Perez. Go. Okay, so no, it's dry to wet. So it starts off dry, then it goes wet. Alright. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was wet to dry, but it's dry to wet. So hopefully the wet comes later, so you don't need to pit. But I think it's on the map. It said it's the very last, so it's alright. And I love Japan anyway. Like, the country is amazing, and the tracks incredible. I really hope the FIA keep this for the next season in our universe. Because obviously in our series, 4 races will be X'd off the grid. We don't know. Oh no, I skipped it.
From starting,
I skipped his
with the Grand Prix
intro.
nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Let's talk about Maverick. That was a great win in the last race, but can they keep that momentum going into this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a...
Alright, let's go. What's our strat? 6 to 7, good. 14 laps. I think. Is it 14 or 13? Oh, it's 13 laps. "13 laps around Japan." Good start for Markovic. He jumps Perez, Sainz, but Sainz is going to send it down 30 yards. Yeah. Sainz second. Verstappen jumps Perez on the start. It's unlucky for Perez, who's now falling into 4th. His form has dropped a bit, Perez, since I don't know what was the last race he came second. His form dropped. Netherlands, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure Italy he was 3rd. His form has plummeted a bit. It's okay though. We still believe in Perez. He had a pretty poor start to Verstappen. But it's all about the constructors. We do not want Red Bull to catch up. We are 111 points in the lead right now. But Charles Leclerc, I have no idea where he is. He's falling down below Charles Leclerc. It's going to be good for the normal because Perez can jump into second in the drivers. Make it a 1-2 team. We'll see. Already got a 2-second lead. Let's check the weather
Rain is
report.
forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Perez still fourth. He's a second. He's a few. How far is he off Verstappen? He is 4 tenths off Verstappen. So hopefully when DRS opens on the third lap, he'll catch him. But for now, we've got a Cryptic Racing Ferrari and a Red Bull on the podium for the first time this season. 3 different cars on the podium, I think. Could be wrong, but yeah. But for now, it's looking like Markovic is going to secure his sixth win in a row, which means he's going to be 3 races off. Crap, I messed up. 3 races off. What's his name? 3 races off.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
3 races off. The all-time wins in a row, which is 9. That's Sebastian Vettel, which we can still do. We've got enough races, and we are gonna see if we are. What else? This would be Markovic's 13th win of the season, meaning he'd be joined with Vettel and Schumacher and Verstappen this season in real life on amount of wins, and he still has races to go, so he could be top of that. But overall, in his first season of Formula 1, he is breaking all the records. In his rookie season, Markovic is pretty incredible. Perez still 4th. Still disappointing for Perez. He's still a bit off Markovic of Verstappen, but hopefully he can catch Verstappen. There's only 1 DRS zone here, which is annoying. But there is.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.2 seconds.
Wait, am I recording? Oh my god, I thought it wasn't. My bad. Like in the Singapore Grand Prix, there were so many issues with recording. It kept crashing, so I had to edit the video, cut it all out, and that took another like hour to upload. But yeah, but hopefully this race we've had, as I've seen, no lag yet. It's been pretty good internet-wise, and pretty smooth race-wise. So You guys are watching the champion, Formula 1 champion on the screen. This man is the best in the business. No one was better. Here we go, down to 130. Yeah, one of my favourite turns in Formula 1. It's not really a turn, it's just a throw where you take it at full throttle. And this is such a slow corner. It annoys me how slow that corner is. We lost the car over there. We lost a bit of that steering proper band there too. Oh, when we ride that curve, it's still okay. We are Markovic, we are the king. Perez still fourth. I want Perez to get higher because the higher he gets, the more points he gains in Leclerc in the championship. And I want him to finish second. That'll be an incredible season if Perez finishes second in the championship. When Leclerc was second for, I think, the whole championship, Leclerc has been second. I do not think there's been a point in the championship where the top two haven't been Markovic and Leclerc. I think that's the case. You guys can do a check, because like, apart from, I don't know, I think it is. Maybe not Bahrain, but I think for every other race, it's been Markovic and Leclerc who've been first and second in the championship. And so for the final 4 races, for Perez to make such a comeback and overtake him, it'd be incredible.
Okay, the pit window's open.
We're pitting
so let's
this.
box this lap.
Maybe Perez can jump the start in the pits. I don't know where Leclerc is. I'm going to check. Using the race director. I don't want to look at the mini-map because I can't really concentrate. Let me just get into a nice position to check. Let me go down on the straight and check. Right here, race director. Where is he? He is 6th. Perez 3rd. Okay, so he's 6th, Perez 4th. So right now, how much points would that be? Crap, we lost the back end there.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Oh yeah, lady. I did realise that. After I completely beached the car, the back end slipped. Here we go, 130R. Woo! 130R, baby. Oh my god, the tyre grip is not good.
The track
We're
is
coming
clear,
into the
green
pit soon.
flag.
Flag, that was a yellow flag. You stop. You stop him.
Here's some information on
Flashing
Vettel. Okay, it looks like the
Safety
problem's
car?
terminal. They're retiring the
safety
car.
Carson Vettel out of this race.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Why are we so slow? Oh my god. We are so slow.
in the pits.
Just the rain? Or it's raining? It's raining. Perez second. Leclerc third. Verstappen fourth. Perez second. Perez jumped Verstappen and so did Leclerc. And Perez got the overcut, and Leclerc got the overcut. Verstappen also had a real slow pit stop.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
Incredible Perez, he's currently second now, running. Hopefully stays second, but Leclerc will be chowing down on him in a minute. Hopefully Perez can hold the second. Because he's got two Red Bulls charging down on him. But as we can see, it is starting to rain here in Suzuka. Currently light rain. Will there be time for pit stops? I don't think it will be necessary to pit. This has got France written all over it again, ladies and gentlemen. The team are probably going to ask me soon if you want to pit for Inters, and we did that in France and came fourth from first. So I'm not going to make that mistake
That's
again.
just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Not enough time to pit. Like, there's 4 laps left of the race, and this rain is gonna not be going for long enough to require a pit stop into Inters. Perez only a few tenths ahead of Leclerc. This is nerve-wracking. Hopefully he can keep it. Hopefully. Russell jump Sainz. Poor for Sainz. Russell battling right now. Russell, will he get the jump? No. Will he? No. Sainz holds the 5th position. Poor Carlos Sainz from jumps up 2nd, 5th. Russell, Sainz still battling.
Still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Oh, never mind, it is raining outside. Or in real life. I think. Is it raining? I think it is. What I realised, if you look at the map, the circuit is actually overlapping each other.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Yeah, we are 2 seconds slower. The track is getting slower now. DRS disabled.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Wait for further updates.
That's really good for Perez. Now Leclerc will not be able to catch him. This rain is going to start hammering now.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Oh, Leclerc is closing in on Perez. Hopefully he can hold this. The rain is coming down now.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Final lap of Suzuka. Suzuka's gotta be one of my favourite tracks, man. Like, of all my favourite tracks, you've got to have, let me list them out. You've got to have Silverstone, Britain, incredible, love it. Monza, Italy, absolutely good. Japan, Hungary, Zandvoort is pretty good as well. Abu Dhabi's pretty good. Brazil's incredible. Yeah. The rain's really coming down now, folks. Yeah, hella low on fuel. And then the final turn of our race. Here we go. Turning right. Look at the grip. There's no grip whatsoever. But going around the final bend, Markovic is going to be a 6th time in a row champion. He's a champion. He is.
Great drive. We did it. Good job. We did it.
Not just victory today then, but the faces
All
are...
right, let's Markovic with the dub. Perez
Well,
second,
after
I
an
think.
incredible day of racing,
Yep,
who was
Perez
your driver
second,
of the day,
Leclerc.
Ant?
There's a few contenders, but George
Verstappen
Russell
fourth.
definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoyed.
Let's move on to the
Perez
constructors.
now
The current
9
leaders
points
continue to extend their lead at the
behind
top.
Leclerc.
I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this
And
weekend of
we are now
Formula One,
128
so be
points
sure
ahead
to
of
join us for the next
Red
one.
Bull. So, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe.